Nandamuri Taraka Ramarao was born in a Hindu family of 28th May 1923 in Nimmakuru, a small village in Gudivada Taluku of Krishna district, which as a part of the Madras Presidency of British India. He was given in obedient into paternal uncle because his uncle and auntie were childless. He was first educated by a teacher who came from a nearby village whom he would abridge his command of Telugu to as well as further upstream of a pattern of the arts. All of those children were normally pulled out of the school after completing their primary education on account of being the first male children of the family. His father sent him to Vijayawada, where he continued his education manipulating in 1940 before studying at SSR and CVR College and at the Andhra Christian College in Guntur. In 1947, he joined the Madras Service Commission and as a subjoined to the Pratipadu of Guntur district, a much coveted job that the nevertheless quit the 3 weeks to devote himself to acting. He developed a singing voice as a young man. Ramarao started his film career with a walk-on role as a policeman in Manadesham 1949. Following this, he appeared in Palleturi Pilla 1950, directed by B.A. Shobha Rao. His first mythological film was in 1957, where he portrayed the Hindu god Krishna in the blockbuster film Maya Bajar. He played Krishna in 17 films, including some landmark films such as Sri Krishna Arjuna Yuddham 1962, the Tamil film Karan 1964, and Dana Veera Surakarna 1977. He was also known for his of the god drama easily that role in the films such as Lavakusha 1963 and Sri Ramanjaneya Yuddham 1974 to name a few. He also the characters for the Ramayana such as Ravana in Bukalisha in 1958 and Sita Rama Kalyanam 1961 among others. He got Vishnu in the films such as Sri Venkateshwara Mahatyam 1960 among others. The god Shiva in Darshayugam 1962. He has rule of the Mahabharata characters such as Bhishma, Arjuna, Karna and Duryodhana. Later in his career, he stopped playing a prince in his commercial films and began to play roles of a poor, ironic young man fighting against the extracting system. These films appear to the sentiments of Karman of the man in same films of దేవుడు చేసిన మనుషులు 1973, అడవి రాముడు 1977, డ్రైవర్ రాముడు 1979, వేటగాడు 1979, సర్దార్ పాపారాయుడు 1980, కొండవీటి సింహ 1981, జస్టిస్ చౌదరి 1982 and Bobbili Puli 1982. He also proved of the rules his notable film in that generating the Yamagola 1977 is film Lavakusha in which he started as Rama collected 1 crore in 1963. He directed and acted in the film of Brahmashi Vishwamitra 1991 and Major Chandrakant 1993. His last film was Srinantha Kavi, a biopic on the Telugu poet Srinath, which released in 1993. In the latter half of career, Rao became a screenwriter despite having no formal training in script writing. He authored several screenplays for his own movies as well as for the producer. He also produced many of his films, well as other actors' films. Stuff his films production house Natural Art Theatre Private Limited, Madras and later Ramakrishna Studios, Hyderabad. He actually campaigned of the construction of large number of cinemas. The production house was influencing, designing and implementing of financial system. He funded the production and distribution of movie. He also dedicated the provision of the learn new things in order a practical character on screen privately and directing of the at the age of 40. He learned dance from the renowned Kuchipudi dancer Vempati Chinna Satyam for his role in the film Nartana Shala 1963. Bhaskar Rao political joined Telugudesam Party (TDP) founded by Ramarao on 29th March 1982 in Hyderabad. He said that as his dedication was based on historic needed to Andhra Pradesh of independent rule of Indian National Congress, which has governed the state of since formation 1956, and votes leadership of the changed chief minister 5 times in 5 years. In the elections, the TDP allied with the Sanjay Vichara much party and dedicated to field educated candidates who had a good name in the society, and we are not including cooperation, which was an innovative political concept at the time. Rao himself dedicated to contest of two assembly constituents, Gudivada and Tirupati, used many ways of campaigning such as bring the first political in India used the campaigning however as MGR who had started the open top warm campaigning for elections, and it was felt that he can address and roadshows as an alternative to the meetings which in-laws given to traveled across the state of Andhra Pradesh. All the districts with the son Nandamuri Harikrishna, also a film actor, driving over Rao noticed upon the 75,000 kilometers during his campaigning a sight with the van's yellow party flags and banners. Rao sitting on the top of vehicle yelling the crowds. He campaigned for restarting the Telugu people and advocate forming a closer bond between the government and the common people going into the elections with the slogan Telugu Vari Ata Gauravam, Telugu people self-respect. In the 1983 Andhra Pradesh Assembly election, TDP won by the Assembly of the majority, winning 2002 out and 294 seats in the state assembly, with Rao himself winning both the seats. He constrained the alliance of Sanjay Vichara March 202 seats. Rao was in the 10th and the first non-Congress chief minister of the state on 9th January 1983 with the 10 cabinet ministers and 5 ministers of state. Loss of power 1984. On 15th August, Rao was removed from office and the governor of Andhra Pradesh, Tarkur Ram Lal, while Rao was the US to undergo open heart surgery. His finance minister, Nandela Bhaskar Rao, a former congressman, was made the chief minister by the governor. Ramlal Bhaskar Rao provided support of majority of the TDP MLA, which was never the case. Returned to power, Ramarao in the India immediately after surgery distributed the claims by Bhaskar Rao and his strength by bringing all the MLAs supporting him, which was a majority in the 294 member assembly, to Raj Bhavan governor's office. Ramlal did not vote result of his. Ramarao relaunched Chaitanya Ratham campaigning, this time campaigning for the restoration democracy of the support of people, various anti-Congress party and political in the country, including of Janata Party (JP), the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), the Left Front, the National Conference (NC). During the 1 month MLA supporting Ramarao, we achieved with the support of Ramakrishna Agde, Chief Minister of Karnataka. Ramakrishna Agde moved all the TDP MLAs to budget Hotel Das Prakash in Mysore. At Congress was no way poaching MLA regularly and was felt this was the first time in India political that MLAs was secured as a safe place from the during several political parties people due to press. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi removed Governor Lamla and opinionated of the Governor Andhra Pradesh of the way restarting Rao. Campaigning in Tamil Nadu 1984, when the Chief Minister of fellow M.G. Ramchandran, MGR, was able to campaigning in the state assembly election due is the hospitality and R.M. Veerappan, who was handling the party affairs campaigning for the All Indian driver in the dispute of fact the party was Congress at the time. As a leader of National Front, he campaigning for the Constituent Party. When they faced elections again using his Chaitanya Ratham campaigning concept. General elections 1984. A month later, Indira Gandhi was suggested the success of Prime Minister by her son Rajiv Gandhi in the natural elections to Lok Sabha. The Congress riding on the sympathy way cased by Gandhi's won over the country except in Andhra Pradesh, where the TDP secured a landslide victory. TDP became the first regional party to serve as the main opposition party in the Lok Sabha. Second term as a chief minister 1985. Rao is the resolution of called to refresh elections the following year in the state of the people. Fresh choice in the their recept. The TDP again win the massive majority those elections which Rao winning from three seats Indupur, Nalgonda and Gudivada, those making the beginning is the second time as chief minister. Senior leaders of the Congress in the state including former chief ministers Brahmananda Reddy and Kotla Vijay Bhaskar Reddy lost in their Narsaraopet and Kurnool respectively, and TDP Rao completely fight Ram as a chief minister, leader of opposition 1989. In the elections of voted by of power due to way and anti-swimming state, and result of which Congress returned to power. Rao himself lost Kalvakuntri and the novel margin to the Congress, but retained the Indupur assembly seat during the time of stopped mid-stroke as according to political analysis of the TDP supporters was the reason of TDP lost national politicals 1989. In the national of non-Congress parties, Congress National Front including parties besides the TDP such as a Janata Dal and DMK, also of the society in the governor is a National Front government central by VP Singh was a front and justice including the provision Mandal Commission for providing 27% reversion of other backward classes OBS on the third term as a chief minister 1994. Rao returned to power for a third and final time in December 1994 State Assembly. His party in the left won the 269 seats in the 294 seat assembly with the TDP long win 226. The Congress with the multiple chief minister in the state during of 5-year rule between 1989 to 1994 won the only 26 seats. Ram considered the against in the revolt party against Rao in second wife Lakshmi Parvati's interface of the amidst of the reason and lead becoming to the CM on 1st September 1995 replacing Rao. His youngest daughter Uma Maheshwari was found dead at home of Hyderabad Jubilee Hills on 1st August 2022. According the police, death appeared suicide. Non-suicide note was found. Basa Truckam died of cancer in 1985. Year memory to the Lakshmi Parvati in Telugu writer. He is the author of 2-volume biography published in 2004. The first volume Eduruleni Manshi covers in childhood and his entry to films. The second volume, The Tejam, The Residents of Telugu, deals with the political career.